people love that. And also something that they like the most is like that. They take a picture in the plane and say, Salvador, we are going there. And then pictures like this have 1,600 likes. And so people like to know where they are. If you want to know where they are, just go on their Facebook pages because they keep updating. And that's something that we can see that it's not some secretary or someone else who posts funny things. It's them doing their thing on Facebook. So that's why that famous. About this social media presence, we have up there, we have Conectado. I'll talk about them a little later. And we have here a small circle that comes in and out of our social media presence. Why I'm saying this? Because they are part of our evangelization effort. We want to evangelize. We want to touch young people wherever they go. But they are not also because we didn't tell them to do this. They just decided to do it and had a channel on Facebook that they started doing. And it's a pretty amazing initiative. And I want to present it to you. It's a shame that the sound is not very good, but I'm going to play it in full and then I'll say it again for you because I think it's a pretty great idea. It's called Bora Partilhar. That means let's share. So they get young people to get into 10 minutes in front of the camera and share their experience with God. And what they did here, they did an invitation to you. If you want to share your experience with God in their channel, they want to post your experience. So I can talk to you later about this. But let's listen a little about them. Hopefully, you two will help me. 1, 2, 3.
She's a 21-year-old girl that decided to create a channel on YouTube to share experiences with God from youth all around the world. Since she first met Jesus, she always felt smashed by the world. So God, in His infinite goodness, put the idea of the channel in her heart as a solution to her work to give an answer to the world. Thanks to the divine providence, today she can have the 5 friends, and they are: hello, I'm Becca. Hi, I'm Amanda. Hello, my name's Abby. Hi, I am Betty. My name is Rudy. We are young Catholic people that wish to spread the love of God to everybody. We play our role, collecting, editing, and posting the videos. But after the video is online, there's nothing else we can do. So, we know that this is God's will because in 3 months, the channel is such a success that we would never have imagined. Who would think that one day we would be talking to the church in Europe? People from Brazil and outside the country are contacting us to share their experiences with us. And this is amazing and also quite easy. The only thing that is necessary is a camera and a story to be told. How will one day old friends listen to this story? What a dream! We cannot be silent. We cannot pretend that we don't know the divine salvation. Dear friends, please help them work their youth freedom to see the church that eats, balance, and creativity. So together we can smash the world back into the grass. 1, 2, 3.
So, could you hear more or less a little bit?
Yeah.
So that's their idea. They share their experience with God, and then they can have people talking about heaven on earth. So if you're interested, if you want to share your experience, just Talk to me after. I'm taking a lot longer than I thought, but this is Conectado, and it's a little farther from the evangelization as Shalom community is, because they talk about almost everything. They talk about World Youth Day, they talk about P, movies, the Iron Man, they have getting to college, and things that women have. So they don't talk specifically about Jesus Christ, but they talk about general things, about things that young people like to do. But they are witnessing the faith through these people, because when they are playing Battlefield on YouTube and people were saying that into the field and they're not cursing, they're not saying slang, that could ring a bell and really speak to young people. So I decided to get just some fruits. Is one, this little girl here, she just mentioned that God spoke to me through SMS. And what she meant by that, she wanted to be a missionary. She was thinking about it, but she didn't have courage to do it. And then she received an SMS from a friend of Shalom with this phrase of St. Augustine saying that falling in love with Christ is to live the greatest of all romances. Looking for Him is the greatest of all adventures. And finding Him is the greatest of all achievements. And when she received that, she said, I will be a missionary. So we can have the pictures of her. This is the very day of the promises, the first promises in the community. And I have this other one, which is also a young girl who found out about Shalom community on Google. She looked about new communities, and that just came out Shalom community. She found out, and then she had this vocational discernment through email, YouTube, and Skype. And now in this picture, she's doing 15 days of experience in one of the houses of Shalom. And here I have a list of people, for example, 15 people sending messages how to find centers of evangelization, people witnessing that they were touched by one of the posts in the website, or people saying that they want Shalom in their parishes, and so on and so forth. And I have 10 months on the top, on one Facebook page, and I have the last 3 months on the website. And together, I have 222 people that mention they were touched by evangelization online. We can't count the many people that actually were touched and didn't say anything. And I have just the concrete fruits of it. And so, how much does it take? How many people do you think you have? We have 6 people. The team that do this whole thing that I just showed to you is just 6. So okay, now we don't have a lot of people working on it. It doesn't take too many people, and it's not too hard to do it. It takes organization for sure, consistency, preparation, and love. And this is the team. As you can see, I'm not in it because I helped them from far away. That means that I'm in Austria. So we have a journalist, the Eliuson, which is the web video designer, so he films and edits and do the whole YouTube page. Leonardo, which is an old friend of mine, he's the general director. And in the other side you have Mila, which is the chief editor. She used to work, I don't know if she still does, but worked at Zenit. You probably heard about Zenit. And Leticia and Wallace, they are social media. So they work specifically on you and on Facebook and all the other social media so we can interact, Twitter and so on. So, thank you very much.